Do your own research and due diligence before investing in any company. The information I provide is in no way or manner a professional suggestion to purchase shares in any publicly traded company. I am not licensed to provide financial advice, and this should be considered entertainment. These stock profiles are intended to be trading ideas, a starting point for research. Any individual who chooses to invest in any securities should do so with caution. Investing in securities is speculative and carries a high degree of risk. You may lose some or all the money that is invested. Always research your own investments and consider consulting with a registered investment advisor or a licensed stockbroker before investing. Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sal, man. I am in the building. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. And look, man, it's a Sunday show. I wanted to do a Sunday show because, I didn't do a Friday show. I went out on Friday. And I'm back in town. And I wanted to do a Friday show today. But I want to stay focused on stocks tonight and see what's popping for this coming week. Shout out to all the people already in the chat room. We'll have more people join us. I know this is kind of unusual for me to come in on a Sunday, but I figured I'd knock out a Sunday show to prepare us for tomorrow, for those of you guys who have day trades, or maybe for those of you guys who are looking to knock out a swing trade this week that's going to have you in the money by the end of the week. Yes, indeed. What's going on, Stocker Fella? CJ Justin, Adrian, Mr. Maniac, Donzel Essex. What's going on, everybody in the chat room? Few QQ, Tessa Winners. What's up, everybody? Yeah. I wanted to knock out a Sunday show. I wasn't here on Friday. And, I was just before the show, I was looked like I was irritating some nerves on Twitter when I was asking questions about AMLH. I was asking questions about AMLH. And, here's the thing about penny stock investing, man, is that a lot of people who trade and buy who trade penny stocks, especially these people who really invest in them, they get emotionally invested. They get emotionally invested to the point that if you ask a question, right? If you fucking ask a question because, they've got a couple $100 in it, you know what I mean? Because, they think it's going to go to $5, they always think that. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I sold that dream to a lot of people. Yes, this stock is going to the moon. It's yes. And now I've decided, you know what? I want to be a different person. I don't want to be that guy. Now, if I see something nice, of course, I alert it. But AMLH right now is that stock. AMLH is that stock that people are emotionally invested right now. AMLH, the stock with no revenues, with no operations. That's yes. Don't ask any questions, man. Yeah, that's that nigger promoter. Hey, man, come on, man. Don't be asking those type of questions, man. You're just mad you're on the losing side of things. That's what your problem is. You're mad you're on the losing side of things. And you know what? AMLH, buddy, we're going all the way to the moon. We're going all the way to the moon. And you know what? You're not going to stop it. Ain't nobody going to stop this train. We're going all the way up. I've heard that before, man. I've heard that before. So you know what? I want it to go up. I want it to go up. I'm waiting. I got an order waiting at a penny for AMLH. I want the stock to go up. I got an order waiting at a penny, man. Yeah, Big Money Mike. Yeah, Big Money Mike. I don't know. I mean, Big Money Mike is. Let me tell you something about Big Money Mike. He's actually a guy in his like late 30s, real muscular type dude who just tweets and pulls off promotions on Twitter. White dude, cool dude though. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that beef. But yeah, I want AMLH to go up. Hey, what's going on, Astrid? I got an order waiting at a penny. I want to see my money double from 1 cent to 2 cents. Keep it going. But as somebody who already has $125 in a stock, I am entitled as an investor to ask questions. I just wanted to see what it was going to do. That's all. I mean, if it doubled up, tripled up, I'd be happy. You know what I mean? Walk out with at least something. I didn't know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of popped up over the last like week and a half. And because I didn't really know anything about it, I threw a little bit at it. So you just tried calling. Okay, call back in. Let me see. I didn't have my Skype up. So I got to ask questions. And my biggest question with AMLH is that this guy who's the CEO, besides some recent announcement, there are no filings with his name in it. And nobody seems to care. Astrid, what's up?
Hola.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
Okay. I have, all right. So I hear you. I mean, you should ask questions. We all should ask questions. I don't know why there's just so much, seems to me, and with this BMM guy, so much negativity and wanting to take stocks down. Like, we in high school again? Like,
right.
I don't understand it. But in terms of what you had just posted, from how I understand it, Bishop became CEO March 2017. When he's any person, you're filing paperwork for a certain period ending, you cannot certify to that paperwork. The person that was in charge at that time has to certify. Nevada SOS has him listed as the president, has the director listed, has the treasurer listed, and Maria, whatever her last name is, serves in two roles. So I believe that's what.
So Christian Bishop is the current CEO of AMLH in the state of Nevada.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, and from that paperwork that you posted, if you look at the second paragraph, I'd have to pull it up. It says something about Bishop will be the CEO. So to me, those documents were certifying whatever happened with McFadden, whatever he did during that time period, Bishop can't certify to anything. He was not the president. He was not the CEO. So now we'd have to say, okay, let's see what papers get filed at the end, at the end of this year. Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, he should certify that, yes, I was the president during this time period. So that piece of paper, what you pulled up, and yes, it is signed, April 10th, 2017. Mm-hmm. Bishop can't certify to that. He's submitting whatever McFadden, whatever business transpired at that time, Bishop had like that was in his business.
So why hasn't the company released an 8K showing him as the new CEO?
Well, that I don't know. I mean, that honestly, I don't know. I have to now. I'm learning how all these filings and all that stuff is done. I do know a quarterly is supposed to be done. The companies have to provide quarterlies in March and May. Is that correct?
That is
All these,
correct. Hmm.
right?
Well, I mean,
So,
it's a pink, so it really doesn't have to, but
okay.
they should.
Right. So they should. So let's see then, what is submitted in May, but it's like, I mean, this person has been so forthcoming with everything. And I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself, and I'm just trying to understand like what what the heck is going on? And this big money ass person, like somebody got him mad, so now you want to take down the stock?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
what?
Somebody I don't know, must have pissed him off from AMLH or one of the people hyping that up on Twitter. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, so you're God now? Like you have that much power? But, I'm basically I'm addressing what you just brought up and how I'm reading the paperwork, and with being in the legal field, I mean, that's how I know things go down. No one can can put their name on something that they had nothing to do with. And I just hope he changes. I know he spoke about the ticker name. Mm-hmm. He said that's not a priority for them right now. It will be changed at some point, but he has bigger fish to fry, according to him and the video he posted, and the things that he's trying to do. Right now, I know Justin Forsett is on board. They just finalized that deal with him. And he is also discussing with DreamHack about covering their events going forward for the rest of the year. And he's in talks speaking with Jeff Cuban, Mark Cuban's brother. Jeff Cuban, I believe, is the president of the Sacramento Kings, and they may be looking into this whole esports thing. So that's all I'm aware of now, and I'm only aware of it based on the video that I've, looked at, like I'm sure everybody else has. So.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Astrid.
Oh, okay. Bye.
All right. So that's Astrid calling in, and thank you for the call, Astrid. What's up, Stock God? Clearing some things up about AMLH. Clearing some things up about AMLH. I get, I mean, if that's what she's saying, I mean, all I'm doing is I'm reading based on what she just said, is that everything that we're seeing here in the document called Attorney Respect for Current Information, that has to do with the previous year's information. So that previous CEO should sign it. That previous CEO should sign it. And I just find it so suspicious that the new guy's not even mentioned in that letter. Someone said, she said something about the second paragraph. All right. Information disclosure statement. Let me go back. We're gonna settle this today. We're going to settle this today because this stock is about to get, hopefully, its stop sign removed. Because at the end of the day, I want it to go up. I want to make money. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to get a risk of getting halted. And you know what gets stocks halted? Inaccurate or deceptive information. That will get your money fucked up quicker than anything. And I'm looking at right now, attorney letter with respect to current information. I'm looking at the second paragraph. Nothing there. Third paragraph talks about the attorney. I don't see the guy mentioned at all. Attorney letter in respect to current information. Now, somebody say, well, that has to do with last year's info. Okay, well, why isn't the new CEO being presented to the public in an 8K filing? And in a simple 8K filing. Why can't we get that? I don't think that's a difficult question to ask and to want. And I think that's not an inappropriate question to ask. And I think I should get an answer for that. The company has listed 8Ks before. I mean, they've done 8K filings before. I can see here they used to do SEC filings, and then they stopped in 2008. So they know what they're doing. I'm not going to spend the whole show on this. Again, those of you guys, welcome to the show. If you just got on, just wanted to cover AMLH real quick. I guess it's got some beef on there with Big Money Mike. Look, most of his followers are fake, but he does have a lot of real followers. So when somebody like that threatens it, I think it's bullshit, but I don't think it's bullshit at the same time. It could be 50-50 because when that guy who also talks about penny stocks, I forgot his name, but he shitted on USRM in like a 10-minute video. This guy has like 4,000 subscribers and maybe like 900 people actively watch his videos. I mean, go look at USRM now. It's just been a dud. But that probably also has to do with the fact that the company really hasn't, done much since. What's going on, Woody Wright? Beautiful Coralie, what's up? Yeah, just wanted to knock out a Sunday show real quick. So let's start looking at some other tickers. I must say that I'm looking for gold to come back this week. If I'm right, let me go look at it. I think Dow futures were still down. Yes, S&P 500, NASDAQ futures are still down. S&P 500 and NASDAQ futures are still down. They're still down. So I expect gold to continue its Friday move. I expect gold to continue that Friday move. And one of the tickers I think we were talking about, but unfortunately we found out that this was going to be splitting, was JNUG, but another stock that follows it really to the T, Nova Gold at 418. Nova Gold at 418. Shout out to Bat Scientist, very low on the RSI. Let me fatten that up so you guys can see that a little bit better. Fatten that RSI line. There we go. All right. Beautiful bullish engulfing pattern. Swallows up the last couple days of trading in NG. Looking to see if we can get another 4, 5, 6% day in that tomorrow. We'll see. Great volume. 3.8 million shares traded on Friday. Let's see if that can continue on Nova Gold. I'm watching the news. I haven't seen anything recently that came out this weekend or Friday of any interest. I haven't been able to see anything of any real, significant interest. Earnings tomorrow. I had a couple, ones that were interesting. Maybe Chegg, but the college bookstore company where you can kind of rent books by mail and then mail them back when you're done. I used to use Chegg. Some of you guys in here probably use Chegg a little bit. Somebody mentioned iPhone. What are you expecting out of iPhone this week, sir? IFON. 2 last trading days, huge range. Here's the daily chart. Over 70 increased volume on Friday in comparison to Thursday, as you can see there on the chart. All right, this is a stock, man, that, look at that volume. Look at that volume that just came those last 2 days. Thursday, Friday on that huge fourth quarter news. All right, iPhone, IFON. IFON. Yeah, it was the stock to watch. We talked about that on Thursday, and sure enough, Friday was another nice play. Although I heard it was pretty choppy. I didn't even look at the chart. Here it is. So again, here was that huge Thursday move that had us talking about it. Here's the fade. And you didn't see much of a fade on Friday. You didn't see much of a fade on Friday, so got down a little bit, but I mean, especially it started to sell off there at the end of the day. Look at that last 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes, you got a sell off there, but it's still hanging up there. It's got support at 60. What is that? 62, 63. I don't know if it'll hold that. Time will tell. Can't predict the future. IFON looking good. We'll see what happens. Yeah, IFON, man. We'll see. I'm looking at let me see here. What else was going to be hot? Let me see here. TBBK. That's probably going to be. We'll see if that can continue on TBBK. Not the cheapest stock in the world though, at 645, but another stock that had an incredible Friday on that earnings news. Could it get back to where it topped out? I don't know. We'll see. 645. We're not too far from that 7, but nice way to come back in the game on TBBK, man. 313 on the air. What's up?
Yo, what's up, Sal, man? I just tuned into the show. I seen y'all was talking about that AMLH.
Yes.
And only thing I just want to say about that, I want to be real quick. I don't want to hold you up. That stock, I've been in that stock for almost like, I want to say 2 years. Okay?
Oh, shit. Congratulations to you, man.
Position. No. It's nothing good about it. I mean, I missed it. I wasn't keeping my eye on it when it collapsed. But I'm down in money in this stock, $600 to be exact.
Oh, wow.
Because when I bought it 2 years ago, I think I bought it at like 8 cents or something like that. And it obviously collapsed. But, if I would have been keeping an eye on it,
I see. Okay.
I could have recovered my money. I didn't know it was moving like that. So,
yeah.
But I don't think that's a good joint to get in. So I just want to say that, people be careful with that one. You know what I mean?
There it is, man.
But the only thing I'm in right now is that AWGI. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a water, the water stock. I believe Friday I had got an email from the company saying that they had a contract with a brewery, to use the way they, I guess, use like condensation of the air to make water or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, it had a little movement, you know what I'm saying? So I like that. I got a small position in it, nothing too serious.
Okay.
But I didn't really want too much, man. I just seen that on a screen. He was talking about that, and I just wanted to chime in and let people know, if you didn't get in from the beginning on that stock, I don't know, man. I would be very careful with that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with it until I even recover my money. So
there it is, man. No, I appreciate the warning, man. Thank you for the call.
Yes, good stuff.
All right, thank you, man. And okay, that's a former AMLH investor. Well, actually, he's still in it. He's lost money in it, but he's making up. He's making up those losses here. I mean, I don't know if it's going to get to his 8-cent entry price. Can't promise him that. But I can already hear the responses from current holders who will be like, "Well, that was previous management." AWGI, yeah, shout out to AWGI. Going back to that chart, man. They just got the volume they needed to break out, man. They got the volume they needed to break out. A lot of people want their triples to break out. You got to bring in the volume. And sure enough, AWGI, whatever they did, whoever sent out an email, whoever promoted this, whoever bought, they got the people on board, man. And it broke out of that 2-cent resistance, and now it's at 5 and touched 7, and we'll see where it goes from here, man. We'll see where it goes from here. Somebody saying the caller was fake. Okay. I got fake callers now. All right. Okay. I got fake callers now. All right. Okay. All right, buddy. Gigatronics. Somebody in the chat room brought it up. 85 cents, 3-cent gain on Friday. Let me see here. 3-cent gain on Friday. All right. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. I should throw it on the moving average line, but I'm just going to look at the previous history in it, and primary trend is bearish, but you've been, following between, 70 and 85 for some time here, 70 and 90 since February, so you might get a squeeze here, man. You might get a squeeze here. GIGA needs more volume, but I mean, if it can get a squeeze or drop some hot shit, man, maybe it can get moving, man. Definitely needs a lot more volume. Definitely needs a lot more volume. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. My callers were fake. UNXL, 46 cents a share. You had to sell off these last couple of days. Up 13%. Is it still? Let me see here. UNXL, man. This was a runner back in the day. Yeah, there it is. This was a runner, man. Can it do it again? Who knows? UNXL. You let me know what's going on with the stock, man. Call up who brought that up. And let me know what's going on with it, man. Is this an opportunity to get in here on the cheap, low on the RSI here on the daily chart? Is it the time to be bottom fishing on UNXL? What's the float on this again? You let me know what the float is. I'm just curious. UNXL. Let's see. I'm find it myself. If I can find it. I don't know. Equity feed is not pulling it up. Let me see here. Yeah, let me know what the RSI on that. For whatever reason, equity feed's not pulling up on it. UNXL. Oh, okay. Yeah. That one looks good. It looks good for a little bounce. Nice little bounce. Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, 4 days from 70 to 46. If we can just get 1 day back to the mid 50s. But again, decent volume. You just have to figure out why was it selling off to begin with. Why was it selling off to begin with? You're going to have to find that out. Let's go. CVM. Sell sign incorporated. 12 cents a share, 2-cent gain on Friday for 21% gain. Let me see here, man. I'm going to put a moving average here so we can figure out what kind of trends is this in. Let's do a simple. Just see a simple 10. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't feel like equity feed's been fucking up on the moving averages lines, especially when I go live for whatever reason. FCGD. Roderick Gray, FCGD. So you can see how you guys are bringing up the OTCs now. Trying to stay in the NASDAQs because people are like, oh, man, you keep promoting these OTCs, man. You keep promoting these damn OTCs. GD Import says float not available. Okay. I thought I was the only one not seeing it. Yeah, Ryan Gets It. Shout out to Ryan Gets It, by the way, man. You know, shout out to you, brother. Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to Ryan Gets It, man, because, again, he was calling up the show on AWGI when even I honestly thought, I was like, man, this shit ain't going nowhere. This shit ain't going nowhere. And sure enough, man, he's up 500%. So shout out to him on that. BVTK. BVTK. Who brought that up? BVTK. Woody Wright, are you expecting a bounce out of this? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me a little bit of RSII, the stock that I'm thinking might be coming back to life here. RSII moved up, sold off, moved up, sold off, moved up. Now it's selling off. I'm thinking RSII, are we going to squeeze here? Are we going to squeeze here? Maybe. I'm watching RSII closely. But, you know, we've been having volume necessarily not growing on our side here, but a good squeeze could bring back some people here. A good squeeze can bring back some people. Somebody asked me, am I a full-time trader? Yes. In accordance with the fact that I also do e-marketing. I have several websites. Everything. I mean, I'm all about the 4-hour work week. Affiliate marketing, anything that I can do online to make money. Instead of going on a job and working for Mr. Charlie, I'm doing it. That's me. CGYG. Oh shit. CGYG. What happened here? Was this Friday? Yeah, this had to be Friday, right? Damn. I didn't see that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, let me drop a bomb for CGYG. You know, I mean, that's pretty decent volume there. I got to find out how many trades that was to, you know, to legitimize that. I mean, how many trades really was that? You're going to have to do the work on that because let me see here. All right, so you had the huge move in the morning and then it kind of faded out. I see the volume really died toward the end. But yeah, I mean, look, 1,800%, I mean, on any stock is huge. And there was some volume prior to that, so maybe you got some people in here who woke up to a nice little check. Hosiah Putrick, you said it was a promo. That's what's up. Not bad, man. I'm going to go on Short Trader, ask if there's some shares to short of that. I doubt it, though. Pro Trader promotion. Okay. Thank you, Hosiah, for the call. Yeah, I'm all about the 4-hour work week. 818, you're on the air. What's up? Great book.
Man, I was gonna ask you if you were only investing into strictly penny stocks, not if you were investing into any long-term shares or anything like that.
No. I only focus on stocks $10 and below. Of course, you know, for my future gray hair days, I got, you know, some McDonald's, some PayPal, you know, a couple shares of Amazon, but for the most part, all pennies, man.
All right, can I ask you one question about this one? It's at $7.33.
Go ahead. What's that?
BKCC.
BKCC. BlackRock Capital Investments.
Yeah. It's very, very low volatility, but I don't know. Like I've had a couple shares in here since, I gotta say, early August 2012, and you know, nothing really. I bought 500 shares of this company, around, I think, 500. But I don't have the chart in front of me. But it was very, like, there's really no movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's not really doing anything. Where do you I mean, maybe you can tell me if this company maybe can go anywhere else other than the $7 range?
Man, the way this stock is moving, man, it looks like an actual, just stable company that's not really, killing it in anything and not really doing badly on anything. So, looking at the chart, man, it just looks boring as hell. You sound like a young guy, man. You want something a little bit more aggressive than this. I mean, even if you're looking for long-term appreciation, something that was at least moving, higher with the kind of economy we got going on right now. I mean, we've been in a Trump economy, and I'm looking at this chart, and since his election, this stock hasn't done anything. So there's some fundamental things that are just not, going on with this company.
Yeah, one other company though, GOF. You could put that in.
Well, say the ticker again.
GOF.
GOF. Guggenheim Strategic Op.
I think I noticed this company on like maybe 2015 August around the same time, but I waited until December because I saw that it was just falling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I put some money up in around February, really early February, like maybe the 1st. And it got up a little bit, like what? Like I think it was $7.
Yeah, they're at 2094 now. So little hot on the RSI, but I mean, it looks like they've been enjoying a nice little run here since January of 2016. So yeah, I mean, pat yourself on the back here. I think over a course of a year, you're up $5 a share. Well, you got in at 2015, though. You said, right?
I got in actually, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Can I tell you in 2 seconds? All right, I got in 2016, February 1st.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, it's doing pretty good since February 2015. So, yeah, you got some profit on that. So, I mean, this looks like something that you probably want to read the fundamentals on and see if, the good times will keep rolling for this play, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for the call. Yep. Yeah, not my kind of play, man. He's gonna have to read the 10K and all that other stuff, Like, look, I like simple penny stocks, man. I like easy. All right. I'm sorry, but unlike many of you guys in the chat room, I don't purport to have gone to Harvard Business School. Okay. As many of you guys have seen, I've got videos out there from 2012. I was educated watching Tim Sykes. So I like easy. I like simple. I like these questionable companies with 1 or 2 or 3 different products that are very easy to understand. Easy shit. When you get into stocks like this, and you pull up their earnings report and it's fucking, 55 pages and, I ain't got time. I ain't got time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my 4% on my $10,000 my $10,000 order. That's my minimum I'm trying to get every day. If I get above that, great. If I get below that, I'm pissed off. And I'm just trying to grow that every single day. I'm not trying to, come out here and, be Warren Buffett. You know what I'm saying? I don't have. I mean, look, Warren Buffett is an incredibly wealthy man. But he's old as fuck. He can't enjoy that shit. He can't enjoy it. And I don't even want that much. I just want if I can make 2.5 a year, get to a point where I can get 2.5 a year, I'll be happy. I'll be happy because one, by then I won't need to live in America because that's the be all end all goal is to get out of America, go to another country, preferably, a black ass country in the Caribbean or in Africa, and by then the internet should be stable enough I can do that, and still trade U.S. securities in that country. See, you got to do what a lot of retirees are doing now, the smart ones. You know, you got some of these people who are retired. They're making like, you know, they've got a little pension of a couple $100K, you know, and then they go over to Belize, or they go over to Jamaica or the Dominican Republic, or, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know? Fuck that shit. You know, living in Florida, you know, paying taxes up the ass, and fuck that. You go to somewhere in Jamaica or somewhere and just live like a king. Till one day you don't wake up because your ass is old. God willing. Somebody brought up GLLK, Gold Lakes Corp, 0002 stock. Yeah, man. I don't. You know, let me know what you expect out of this, man. As we can see here, it looks like you're gonna have to hold this one for a while. Let's see how long this is gonna be laying on the floor here. There's some stocks that were moving last week that I'm going to continue to watch this coming week. NADL had a really quiet Friday. I don't think it's game over for NADL just yet. As I told you guys, oil should, you know, it rebounded a little bit in the market on Thursday, as well as a little bit of a run on Friday. But NADL, I don't think NADL is up just yet. So I'm watching NADL very, very carefully. Could be back on the stock to watch. We'll see. What's my opinion on binary options? It's a fraud, man. Someone said Nadex. Nadex is legit. I've never personally used it, but, you know, besides them, because I heard that Nadex is based in the U.S., but besides them, you got to be real careful with that, man. I'm hearing, you know, people saying they can't get their money out. There are videos on YouTube, people crying. Oh, man, they took my goddamn money, man. I deposited $1,500, and I was going to play these binary options, and now I can't get my money out. So you got to be very careful with that shit. Medically minded, MMHC. Not sure what's happening with this one, man. You're going to have to let me know. Okay, it is regulated on Nadex. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, I got to do this real quick for, unfortunately, man, those individuals, you know, BLTO, you know, you know, it is what it is, man. I really feel sorry for you guys. I really do. For you guys on BLTO. Let me pull up that chart here. BLTO. I mean, when a stock gets halted, man, that should be a red candle. I don't know why is TradingView showing it as green. That should be a red candle. But man, that shit hurts. BLTO, for those of you guys who don't remember, the stock was a promotion at $1 a share. Got to as high as $2. Actually got to as high as $3.20, and it was froze, halted, whatever you want to use, by the SEC. Halted by the SEC. And they recently, I think it was Friday, they got trading again. They got to trading again on Friday. And, yeah, the stock goes ahead and crashes almost 66%. Yeah, that fucking sucks. And again, my sincere apologies because, I just, feel sorry for when people go through that, man. My thing is, I don't mind a stock that goes up and comes crashing down. But when a stock gets halted, that's why I ask questions. That's why you should never be afraid of somebody asking questions. When a stock has got a stop sign, when it doesn't have all its filings in, when, those are opportunities for the government to come in and freeze your money, basically take your money. Take your money. When I was working at this call center years ago, I had a situation where a brother that I worked with, he had the government or some company come in and literally take money out of his bank account, literally at work. He just jumped in like, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck? He had some kind of they just took the money out of his bank account. That's basically what happens when you have your stock froze, halted. Whatever it is you put in, you're not getting it out. I guarantee you. Let me fix my something here real quick.